Hi beauties, welcome back to another video. My name is KT. On this video we do these halo eyes. Alright, so stay tuned to see how this ends. Hi guys, so on today's video we're going to be doing a different face routine. So I'm going to start off priming my face. Then I'm going to go ahead and set my whole face with translucent powder. So here I'm just applying my foundation all over. I'm using my Juvia's Place foundation. The routine, we actually contour first. So I'm using a Huda Beauty foundation to actually contour. And you know, you want to get your temples, your jawline. You want to contour your nose. I always got a little dance to do. Okay. You want to make sure you blend this very good. You want to have a brush that's a little dense so you can blend a little bit more precise. With blending out my nose contour, I mixed my brush into my foundation color so that I can kind of tone down the contour. Just take my foundation brush and just clean up around the area where I contoured. So now we can highlight. Okay, so let's blend it in. So I wanted to make a really quick note here where I flip my sponge and I'm actually blending all those hard edges and in-betweens to make it seamless. Using my sponge, I'm gonna set my face with my powder. I'm gonna go ahead and carve out the bottom of my contour. Okay, so now that we have set our whole entire face, we're going to go ahead and start on our eyes. So we're going to prime our eyes with our eye concealer base, you know, whatever you got to use. So we are going to be using color today. The first color we're going to use is going to be green. So I'm going to go into the Crayola Box of Crayons palette. And I'm going to use the dark green in that palette. And I'm going to apply this in the front at the top, like that. So you want to find a blue. I'm going to use the blue color in my Elsa palette, and we're going to put this in the same place we put the green, but on the other side. And as you can see, I'm just patting it on there. Now I'm going to go back in with my green and back with the blue. So I don't feel like my green is dark enough, so I'm going to find a smaller brush. And I'm going to go into this very dark green that's in the Elsa palette as well. And I'm going to apply this in my crease. And then I'm just going to blend it out with the first green. I'm going to go into my Magic palette by Juvia's Place. And I'm going to use the dark blue in that palette. Go into my crease on top of the blue just to make it a little bit more darker. Now I'm going to find a lighter blue and a lighter green to blend out the top of the blue and the green. I'm going to use the lime green that's in the Box of Crayons palette, and I'm going to blend out the top of my green with it. Okay, so same thing with the blue. I'm going to use the baby blue that's in the Elsa palette. Okay, so my green is making me like want to find another green. I'm going into the James Charles palette. There's a lime green. I'm going to use that green, and I'm just going to go over the lime green that I already used. Yeah, that's much better. That's better. It's blending it out more, and I appreciate that. So going back in with my first green just to kind of blend these things together. And going back in with the baby blue and doing the same thing. And y'all know you're just going to keep doing it until you get what you need. I am going to use the dark blue, and I'm going to bring it down here. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Okay, so now that we got that part together, you want to get some more concealer or base. We're going to start in the middle. So You want to do something like that first, and then go boop, boop. You're getting somewhere, and then you kind of want to judge the sides so that it's not too harsh where your eyeshadow is meeting the concealer at. You kind of want to just kind of blend it into it. We're going to take the dark blue, reapply it on the ends of our lid right here. Bring it in a little bit. Okay, so then you're going to go with the first blue you ever use, and you're going to blend the dark blue out just a little bit. You don't want to come too far up, but you want to just blend that just a little bit in there on the edge. Kind of very lightly want to ombre that part. So we're going to do the same thing with the green. We're going to go in with the darkest green we used, and then we're just going to reapply it first, and then taking our brush and going with the first green we used, we are going to blend out the dark green. Notice how I'm patting and I'm not like rubbing too hard or anything, because I really just wanted to blend into it. I'm going to use the champagne color in my James Charles palette. I'm going to use this color right here, and we're going to apply this in the middle. Okay, so I'm gonna go into my ColourPop, my foreshadow ColourPop eyeshadow palette, the Citrus Fizz one, and I'm gonna use the champagne color that's in here, because this one not popping enough for me. Yeah, this is much better. So you want to take it down the middle and kind of blend it to side to side. This one I can work with. Yes, ColourPop for the quality. It's the quality. I love it. And we're gonna very lightly blend our colors in. So I'm gonna take some of my light blue and I'm actually gonna blend that over here. Real lightly. I don't know if y'all can even tell, but real slightly. And then I'm going to do the same thing with my green. I'm going to take the lime green. I'm feeling it. Okay, now I'm going to take my J. LaRue white gold pigment and I'm going to place this only in the middle. So now we're going to move on to our face part. I want to kind of go back into that part. So first thing first, we want to go ahead and add our contour, which we don't need a dark contour because we've already cream contoured. So I'm honestly going to use this contour, which is kind of my skin tone color. I'm just going to go over it. Just go over it and kind of blend it upward. And you kind of want to do this everywhere you contour that. Next, I'm going to go in with my blush. And I'm applying it into my contour. Y'all know I gotta use my light blush, my bright blush. I'm gonna dust off this powder off my nose and under my eye and all the fallout. Okay, so we're gonna take the dark blue and we're gonna use it under where the blue is. And you wanna kind of blend it into the top of the eyeshadow. Okay, and then the same thing with the green. You want to go into your dark green. Now you're going to go, the first green you use, we're going to blend out the green at the bottom. Alright, so now you want to find your baby blue and blend out the dark blue at the bottom. Now dust off your under eye. Clean it up a little bit. I'm gonna use this teal color in my Jaclyn Hill palette, and I'm gonna put this in my corners. And I'm gonna go over it with the lime green. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and line my lips with my MAC Night Moth pencil. I'm doing a thin line because I'm gonna go over it with my dark brown lip pencil. And then I'm going to go ahead and apply my lashes. Okay, so my lashes are applied. We're going to start on our brows. I do the same technique I would do if I was using a pencil. So I brush my brows up first. Then I'm going to create my base line for my brows. Oh, I'm using my Anastasia Beverly Dip Brow, by the way. I'm going to create that base line, and then I'm going to do strokes up in the front. And then just basically create my brow the rest of the way. So I really recommend this when you get your eyebrows arched, because mine look very fuzzy over here. And ladies and gentlemen, those will be our brows. I don't know how I like the natural brows last. I think I would prefer to do mine first. I love me a carved out brow. They put something on these lips because they look horrible. And this is just the color Nudist by L'Oreal. And then this is Cario from NYX. I don't like the cream contour much because I don't like how harsh it be. Even though if you're going for like a photo shoot or, you know, something where you need a kind of more intense makeup, then that's when I would say do it more. But I'm gonna use powder contour. And it's funny because I used the cream contour like every look, like it was a thing, but not so much anymore. I'm gonna go ahead and use my filter lip gloss from Maybelline. Okay, then we're gonna add our little glow on the tip of my nose, and then I'm gonna bring it down the middle. I think that would be it. I'm gonna add some more blush. Yeah, I think that's better. This is our completed look. Are you feeling it? I'm feeling it. It's giving me smoky, but smoky Fruity Pebbles or something, you know, like Thank y'all for getting to the end of this video. Hope you have fun with this look. I will be showing more techniques, more different ways to do makeup, because there isn't one way. But yeah, so that's it for today's look. I really hope y'all enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next video.